Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Coins Alert channel. This is Rich, making another movie about XRP today, as always. Today, no matter where you are in the world, I hope you're all having a great day. We're going to talk about XRP. This is the one-day chart again. Right now, we're at $2.44. XRP had another good day, but the price hasn't changed much yet. You can see that we're going sideways. If you look at the 7-day picture, small dip back up, small dip back up. We're just waiting for the moment to break out, and it's definitely going to happen. Until then, I'll keep an eye on Ethereum. If it starts to break out, that will show you. It's almost alt season. Ethereum gas fees dropped to 4 cents, which is the lowest level in 5 years. Gas fees of 4 cents per transaction are a change from 2018 that we haven't seen before. Ethereum is once again appealing for DeFi games and NFTs because transactions are now cheaper. What I do want to know is if this is viable or just a sign of low network demand for buyers and builders, but the window is still open for now. So it looks like Ethereum is going to go up in value. For my part, I don't like Ethereum at all. I still think the gas prices are too high. I think this is happening because people are moving away from Ethereum right now. Ethereum wasn't talked about much. This might get things going. When Ethereum starts to break out, that will mean the start of the next part of alt season. You can get this from Uphold Debate Time. Before the end of 2025, XRP will pass Ethereum as the second most valuable coin. Should I agree or not? Tell us what you think about the issue. I believe XRP will flip Ethereum. It's likely to become the second most popular coin. And if it keeps going strong, I still think we will be able to flip Bitcoin's market cap. I still think that a lot of institutional money will pour into those XRP ETFs. And then there will be rules and so on. But it looks like this year will be a big one for XRP. Yet, I believe Uphold knows what is going to happen. President Trump of the United States has officially put 25% taxes on all countries that buy steel and aluminum. When this news came out, I really thought that crypto would drop again because the last time tariffs were released, crypto dropped, and I thought the same thing would happen this time. But so far, I'm not seeing that happen. It's going really well for XRP. XRP can bring in $8 billion, according to JP Morgan. Can it aim for $8? The XRP ETF is being talked about again. The way to spend is what sped up Bitcoin to a 6-figure level in 2024. And a lot of people think that Ripple's own coin will do even better. One of the most important is JP Morgan, which has said that the product could bring in $8 billion in net new money. But can it really push XRP to $8? To be honest, I expect even bigger amounts. I believe an XRP ETF will be something very big, bigger than most people think it will be. I believe that everyone is being very cautious about an XRP ETF at the moment. But once you know what XRP is designed to do, like when these institutions know what XRP can do, a lot of money will come into those ETFs, and more are still being filed. The company breaks coin shares and files with NASDAQ for an XRP and Litecoin ETF. I also think that more ETF applications will be made for XRP. Everyone wants to ride the XRP train. It's something I've said for a while. I remember when crypto looked like it was at its worst 2 years ago, 22. I saw Ripple grow and spread out at a very scary speed. At that time, only Ripple and Hedera seemed to be making things really fast. Every day there was news about growth, but the price still didn't change. I am still waiting for the prices of XRP and HBAR to go up. Jeremy, the lawyer, says it's much more likely that the case will be over before the ETF permits. That is why he thinks the case between Ripple and the SEC might end before we see an XRP ETF. This is a very real possibility. There are many people who think this will go the way. You shouldn't think that case will end anytime soon, but an executive order could end it. As early as March, Trump's order could mean that the Ripple versus SEC case is no longer valid. Listen to this. In 60 days, they have to have suggestions regarding each of those should they be thrown out, changed, or revoked. This goes very quickly. Then by the end of March, we should have fixed a lot of the issues that came from the past. People in the industry are hopeful that some of the police cases, like the ones against Coinbase, Ripple, Kraken, and others, will be dropped as well. We'll find out in the next few weeks if that happens or not. Then they have 180 days to come up with ideas. On important pieces of legislation, such as the market structure bill, the stablecoin bill, and so on, When it comes to rules, I believe that something will be done to speed up rules in the US. It's not likely to take 180 days. Now, that could happen in the Ripple versus SEC case, and it could end at any time. I think that will happen because, as you may remember, Ripple has been in trouble with the SEC for 4 years over something that isn't even important. To be fair, Gary Gensler was just going along with what the big banks wanted. The same goes for some of these leaders. I believe you ate at the SEC. That's clear to him. He's probably going to get rid of this right away. We should see what happens next. And the fight between XRP and XLM goes on. I'm going to say this again. I'm not going to sell my XLM. This is how I see it. I believe that XLM will not only be a part of the new banking system, but it is also building a lot of things that are not yet worth XLM. The same thing I said about Ripple, a lot of growth, but the price hasn't gone up. I am still going to hold on to my XLM. This was shared earlier today by Danelle Dixon. When no one has to pay a lot of lawyers, we've made progress. We are finally making progress because of the teams that fought. Let's start building. I think she meant that things are getting better because Ripple fought back against the SEC. You should know that Ripple fought for this whole space. It wasn't just Ripple, it was all cryptocurrencies. The same goes for Coinbase. They're in it for all of crypto. David Schwartz said that you should not miss if you aim at the king. That might have been a hit once more at Stellar. But this is what it all comes down to. It all began with a post like this one. It would be like calling it growth if you spent more on lawyers than on developers. That might have been bad for the SEC, though. XRP users, on the other hand, said right away, that's it. It's time to dump my XLM and go all in on XRP. I like to try new things. I always told you to try new things. Keep a small amount of each ISO cryptocurrency. You'll hold what moves all the money because XRP alone won't move all the money. A lot of money will be moved, but XLM will move money. Money will flow through HBAR. Money is going to flow through XDC. They'll all move money, and QT will be the link that holds it all together. But let's go back to XRP versus XLM because I recently talked about Arthur Brito and Jed McCaleb. People told me I was wrong when I said that Arthur Brito sued Jed McCaleb. This is straight from David Schwartz. The board of directors at Ripple wouldn't go along with Jed's many bad ideas. So Jed started Stellar based on those ideas. Jed asked Ripple to give something away on Facebook. Stellar was the first to do that because Ripple wouldn't. Most people thought the gift was a bad idea. Stellar changed his mind when it became clear that all of the ideas he'd been turned down were bad, to copy Ripple's work. Jed tried to quickly sell his XRP, but Ripple sued him several times to stop him. Because Ripple said no, Jed's XRP is likely to be worth more than $1 billion. He is likely to be the only person who becomes a self-made billionaire, no matter how hard he works. When companies ask for investors' money, those people get stock that gives them the right to vote. Some of them are put on the board of directors, where smart people help you make decisions. In fact, Jed made Chris CEO. When these things didn't go his way, Jed went public with bad things about the company and started a rival business. If you don't think the company is doing something illegal or very wrong, I think that betraying your workers and investors in that way is wrong. That word really caught me off guard. Please keep in mind that this is not an opinion on what Stellar is doing or how likely it is that they will succeed. It's only about why Jed McCaleb made Stellar. I was there. However, I can't say that I'm fair. Just these parts are the ones I'm pretty sure about. I think there are some things that are even worse. That was said by David Schwartz. And this is what I think was going on back then. Stellar is not a bad project at all. Still, I think it's a lot like Ripple, even more than people want to say. That's why XLM moves with XRP. And I still expect that to happen in the future. That's why I always said